I'm Stephanie Rodriguez reporting in Winter Park. Today, the city will have its final vote on an ordinance that could limit where people protest around the Winter Park Event Center, library, and the Martin Luther King Jr. Park. But not every commissioner was on board last time it came before them. Their proposed ordinance would restrict protests around the Winter Park Library, Event Center, and Martin Luther King Jr. Park. It would create a buffer zone, prohibiting protesters from passing into it. We're here on Morse Boulevard. It is a public sidewalk. Let me show you the perimeter that we're talking about. This is what it looks like here. It is outlined in blue. That's where protesters would have to stay out of. It's right here behind me. If they don't, they'll get a verbal warning, and then after that, they could be fined hundreds of dollars.
Hopefully it's clear where the designations are, especially if they're near public areas.
I spoke with people out in Winter Park about this.
Well, I believe in people's right to protest peacefully, and I believe on public properties that make sense with the particular protest they're having.
Governments can impose limited restrictions on the time, place, and manner of speech in public forums, but can't restrict speech based on content or viewpoint. The ordinance calls the restrictions content neutral and in the interests of the public health, safety, and welfare. It also prohibits people from intentionally disrupting a private event, city event, or library use while in the building or on the property.
It's possible case by case, but I can see where it has no teeth unless you have some kind of a law.
The ordinance passed its first reading 3-2 earlier this month. Commissioner Marty Sullivan was one of the opposing votes, saying it would infringe on First Amendment rights. Commissioner Sullivan said that any of the disruptions that would require something like this could be remedied with rules rather than an ordinance. That meeting is happening today at 3:30, and if it passes, it will go into effect immediately. Reporting in Winter Park, Stephanie Rodriguez, News 6.